Hey, Brandon from Bulletproof Outdoors here at the Bass Pro Shop at Vaughan Mills. We're trying to find Dave Mercer. He's here doing the Spring Fishing Classic, doing a little seminar, and the This Space for Rent tour. So we're gonna go find him, try to get some of that footage to you guys at home that couldn't make it, and we're gonna see if Dave will give us a couple minutes of his time for a quick interview. If you're into this type of thing and you like fishing, hiking, the outdoors, consider subscribing to my channel. And if you do, make sure you hit that little bell icon so you don't miss anything. Here we go. Okay, Dave, thanks a lot for taking the time to do this with us. I know some people at home were a little bummed they couldn't get out here to see you, so I'm just trying to bring you to them. So you're out here doing the This Space for Rent tour after parting ways with Shimano. How do you feel about that? I know you're with them for so long. You've had such a great career with them. How do you feel about it, and where are you headed in 2018?
I mean, obviously, Shimano is always going to hold a special place in my heart. I mean, I've been with them since I was 16, right? You know, they're more than a sponsor, and you know, outside of that, you know, some of my closest friends on earth work for Shimano, so it always kind of sucks and hurts that way. But I believe in enjoying every part of life. You know, way too many people spend way too. You know, when you think of what the real problems in life are, like really, I mean, think of if things went really wrong in your world. Like not like, oh, I don't have Shimano as a sponsor. Like bad crap happens.
Oh yeah.
You know, you start thinking about, wow, I wasted time doing this and that. So I've always been a believer of just enjoy every part of life. So that's kind of what this is. You know, I'm not with Shimano. I didn't sign with another company just simply because I want to take the time and make the right deal as we move forward. And I want to have some fun with it, right?
Yeah,
you know, it's weird. Honesty sometimes takes people by shock, but the space is for rent if you're looking.
So you got the Bassmaster Classic coming up. Are you pumped? Who are your favorites headed in?
I mean, honestly, that's the most asked question of me in the last week, and I'm going to go KVD just because I mean, percentage-wise, he wins a lot of them.
Yes, he does.
And it could set up very well for him. Another underdog that I'm picking just because he said not to pick him. So I said I'm going to pick you in every time I'm interviewed, and that's Gerald Swindle. But fishing-wise, it could set up well for G. The fish are going to be a lot shallower than they were last time we were at Hartwell. Right. So there's going to be a lot more of that going on. You're going to have a lot more shallow water bite. You know, speed fishing definitely plays well for Kevin. So and Swindle, a lot of guys. But I mean, you go down the list. The crazy thing about the Classic is literally, give me 10 names that can't win. Because that's how stacked the field is.
You're right.
It's the most competitive Classic we're ever going to have, so I'm excited about it. I mean, it's the week before Christmas, right? To me, it's. I mean, it's the Classic. It's like nothing else out there. So
we got Van Dam again too.
Yeah, it's a strong pick. Strong pick.
So Facts of Fishing 2018. What can your fans look forward to?
You know, I really think our season this past year was probably one of the most fun seasons I've ever had. And simply, you know, it's weird, you know, and I'm pretty open book with everybody, you know, obviously with this all the sponsor stuff. But for a long time, you know, we had a lot of sponsors pushing us a lot of ways, you know, make shows this way or that way. And, and obviously, you know, when you lose a company like Shimano, which not only does it hurt, but it kind of makes you rethink things. And you're like, well, if we did all this stuff under sponsor direction, you know, and we still lost them, you know. So we just said, hey, why did we start making shows? And let's make those shows. And I think it really showed in this season. You know, we had so much fun on shoots, and literally it was like how when Facts of Fishing started. So we're very much, and it's just, I mean, that's what Facts of Fishing, the first day anybody ever watched it, you know, years ago, it's always stood out because we're always having fun and trying to push the boundaries as far as the image quality and that sort of thing. But that's what show's about. You know, we're a group of guys that just go out and just want to catch the biggest fish we can on camera. And we had a blast this year. So you can expect a lot of that. And moving forward, you know, a lot of different shows. Just really just traveling around and it's basically how we pick our shows. Is we literally have a meeting in like 3 weeks. And we sit down and we say, what do you think would be cool to do this year? You know, and last year we said Northwest Territories, and we went up there, you know. So if you know anything cool, let me know. Maybe we'll do that.
Awesome. We're looking forward to it. Last thing, I'm going to issue an official challenge from Bulletproof Outdoors, myself and Steve Piggott. You know him. versus you and Paul Castellano. If you can make it happen sometime this summer, you guys head out when you can, record your 4 biggest. Me and Steve will head out when we can, record our 4 biggest, and we'll be in touch on social media. Just for bragging rights, that's it.
Sounds like the most rigged contest. You gotta go out whenever you can and catch your 4 biggest.
Well, I know you're busy. I'm not sure we can plan the whole thing
whenever
together.
I can.
But yeah. Well, summertime. When it's tough, when it's hot and tough on your
Okay. Okay, well, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
What's
All right.
in it for me?
Nothing, just bragging rights.
Okay.
Just proving that you're the man.
Okay.
That's it.
But if I don't do that, I'm not the man?
You're still the man to us, but you know, we'll see if we can get you out in the summer.
We will see. I'd love to do it. But
Awesome, man. Thanks
thank
so
you
much
very
for your
much.
time.
And,
Best of luck.
Good luck with your channel.
Thanks a lot. So that was Dave Mercer, the Facts of Fishing. I'm Brandon from Bulletproof Outdoors. We'll see you next time.